The reason why I will say that if you disagree with this statement whatsoever, you are being completely biased and a Kendrick stan, is because Drake has never won.
So, yo, what's good, my peeps? So, yeah, check this out, man. We're going to check out a video by, Hello Yasin. It's, apparently people are going around saying that Kendrick Lamar did not deserve his award, man. So, yo, make sure y'all stick around, man. Check out what this award is that the people are talking about, man, because to be honest, man, I think this is crazy, dog. I personally think this is crazy, man. Just go show you a lot of people out there are haters, man. Most of the OVO gang, man. That's facts, man. Yeah, let's check this out, man. See what's Hello Yasin's got going on over here, man.
I share what I'm listening to and my thoughts on music and the business daily for free at helloyousseen.com. What's poppin', y'all? As of late, Kendrick Lamar has gotten a lot of looks. He's won a lot of awards, sweeping awards at the Grammys. We'll probably see him win some Billboard awards. We're most likely going to see him win a VMA for Not Like Us. And a lot of those awards are deserved. The Grammys are deserved. The Super Bowl performance, I would say it is deserved from my perspective. However, there is one award that he got, which wasn't a trophy, that was definitely undeserved. And it had me looking at the publication like, what the hell are you doing? And if people agree with this, that's the litmus test of whether or not they're delusional. So this went largely unnoticed, but Billboard gave Kendrick Lamar the greatest pop artist of 2024. They ranked him #1. And this is what they had to say in the profile of him. Universally revered as an MC for over a decade now, Kendrick Lamar had his greatest year as a pop star in 2024. He repeatedly stopped the world with his drops in 2024. First with his fire-starting verse on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That, which started a hip-hop civil war and thrust his own long-simmering feud with Drake into the spotlight. After delivering the knockout blow in that beef with the absolutely culture-conquering Not Like Us, Lamar victory lapped with a couple instantly iconic moments in his Juneteenth-hosted pop-out concert event and the song's late-arriving music video. And just in case that wasn't all enough for his 2024, Lamar ended the year with a rapturously received new album released with Zero Warning, with GNX not only topping the Billboard 200, but taking over the Hot 100's entire top 5. And with the Super Bowl halftime show and stadium tour with SZA already on the books for next year, he's not going back underground anytime soon. There's nothing wrong with this profile if you were going to rank him 2024 greatest rap star or greatest hip-hop star, but to name him pop star? Continued, what these guys said is, what made Kendrick Lamar's 2024 so remarkable though was that he didn't just remind us of all the reasons why he was so big at his commercial and cultural.
Yeah, y'all know what's crazy about that, man? They gave Drake the 2024 greatest rap star. Bro, that is so crazy, fam. They gave Kendrick the greatest hip hop star and gave Drake at the same time the greatest rap star. I tell you sometimes, bro.
Peak. He showed that he could do things we'd never ever seen from him before. He showed that he was capable of hitting heights no other rapper, not pop star, had reached this decade. A period that had otherwise marked something of a downturn for the once seemingly indomitable genre's mainstream prospects. He showed that he was able to create cultural moments of both singular blunt force impact and massive historical gravity, and then to do it again and then again. And he showed that at his absolute best and biggest, he could dominate the streets, the charts, and everywhere in between with equal sun-blocking vastness, and emerge as the winner not only when pitted against his most direct adversaries, but against any other potential peer in popular music. Well, his adversary J. Cole pulled out, and Drake was the only one that was willing to take the beef. Otherwise, Kendrick Lamar would have had to continue with somebody else, although I think...
Drake wasn't the only one willing to take the beef. Drake was begging and asking for the beef. Remember, this guy was begging Kendrick to drop. Because Kid had dropped like that, and he knew for a fact that Drake couldn't help himself. Yeah, but he knew that Drake couldn't help himself because he knows who Drake is. He knows who Drake is. This guy.
I think Drake would not have left that challenge unanswered. But one of the most important things that I feel gets neglected about this beef is Meet the Grams being a track that fell flat looking back. Not even an hour later, Kendrick returned fire with Meet the Grams, a series of lyrical letters penned to Drake and members of his family, mother, father, son, that made for the most vicious and coldest sounding entry in the beef.
Yeah, that was cold.
Over icy piano plinks, Kendrick launched a full-on character assassination of his opponent, not only raising the stakes with major accusations of his own that Drake had been sleeping with underage girls, but mentioning a secret daughter of the Six Gods, calling back to Drake's feud with rap great Pusha T in 2018, which had essentially ended with Push's revelation that Drake was hiding a child in Adonis. By this point, the feud had gotten exceedingly messy with horrific allegations, some of which would be downright criminal in nature if proven true, but none of which were ever accompanied with any real evidence. Actually, it was proven wrong that Drake ever had a daughter. So this completely fell flat because that was the whole ace in the hole that Kendrick Lamar was coming with in this track. The actual veracity of the matter seemed to mean less to onlookers than the escalation of both the drama of the back and forth and the speed by which it was now being accelerated. Anyway, leaving rap fans delirious with whiplash and making it tricky to rule on who, if either, was leading in the fight. So for this profile on him, they continue to just talk about how he dominated rap, the beef between him and Drake, but I don't see why that makes him the biggest pop star, because these are some examples of people that they had him ranked above. So for number 2, they had Sabrina Carpenter, who Sabrina Carpenter had a smash, multiple smash hit songs. She had a massive tour. She was opening up for Taylor Swift in the Eras tour for some of the shows. She had multiple hit songs, chart topping for weeks, for
On a real note, bro, I listen to music. I have never heard this girl. But then again, still, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I can't stand Taylor Swift music. I've never listened to one song completely from Taylor Swift. I saw this girl on the Billboard, man, all these charts and stuff, but I never, ever heard any of her songs. Because, like, mainly most of the time I'm listening to music. It's either I listen to grime, hip-hop, rap, dancehall, old school reggae. Yeah, those are mainly the kind of music I listen to be honest. I don't really listen to like pop that much, like Taylor Swift kind of pop. And R&B is something I listen to a lot as well, like even the old school R&B and stuff. I listen to a lot. I don't listen to pop. I don't really like pop, to be honest. That's a genre I don't like.
Months on end. Globally, Taylor Swift was number 3. That went on one of the best-selling tours of all time, top 3, and she did win Greatest Pop Star of 2023 and 2021, but she still didn't win this year. She should have won above Kendrick Lamar. And then we have Chaperone and some other artists like Charlie XCX. I would say Charlie XCX would be above Kendrick Lamar for last year. And even Beyonce is a perfect example. Beyonce ended up winning Grammy for Album of the Year this year, and she had a massive hit song, and she's more of a pop star than Kendrick Lamar. You've got to escape. And then other names that they had were Billie Eilish, Post Malone. Billie Eilish had multiple Grammys, multiple hit songs, 2 number 1 debuts, 4 other top 10 hits on the Hot 100. But I will say that she wasn't really up there this year. Shabuzi, they had as Rookie of the Year, when Shabuzi is still up there in the top 10 for over a year straight. And this is the thing. Kendrick Lamar, he shouldn't have won this award. It should have gone to either Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor Swift, maybe even Beyonce. This is pop star, and they didn't give any inkling as to why he should have won pop star. And the reason why I will say that if you disagree with this statement whatsoever, you are being completely biased and a Kendrick stan, is because Drake has never won pop star of the year for Billboard magazine. So Drake has won number 4 in Greatest Pop Stars of the 21st Century, and ahead of him were the following names: Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Beyonce for the 21st century, and that's understandable, right? In the past 20-something years, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Beyonce have achieved more globally as pop acts than Drake has.
And I agree with that, man. I 100% agree with that, man. I don't think Kendrick Lamar's no pop artist, bro. Kendrick Lamar's a rapper, man. Straight rapper, fam. My man's not a pop artist, but what, you think because Not Like Us is out there like it's a bop, that means the artist is a pop star? Nah, fam. Nah, bro. Kida ain't no pop artist, fam. And I agree, he shouldn't have won pop artist, bro. Sure, the greatest rapper, fam. Not pop artist, bro. There's no way, cuz.
So why would Kendrick Lamar ever be pop star of the year when the reception of his Super Bowl performance, I'm not saying what I think, I've already given my opinion on his Super Bowl performance. I thought it was great. But if he was the #1 pop star of 2024, that Super Bowl performance would have been lit up by everybody that was watching it. But a lot of people were left perplexed. A lot of people were left disappointed. And a lot of people were just unaware of what was happening. And those traits are not indicative of a pop star. And I talked about this in a different way, not about this exact article, on a tweet, which you should just go to helloyou've.com. You get these updates without having to follow me on Twitter. But I said Kendrick Lamar is at 100 million monthly listeners is super fishy to me. Immediately after the Super Bowl is when the highest jump would happen. But he just hit it the other day. That's well over a week after the Super Bowl. Some people might say, well, he's on the charts now, so more people are discovering him. And that is a possibility, but the timing of it as well. He hits 100 million monthly listeners a day after Drake gets most streamed artist the day he drops his new album. 100 million monthly listeners. Really let that sink in. Ye has never hit that. Bad Bunny has never hit that. Travis Scott has never hit that. The only artists I can think of that hit that number are Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber, Mariah Carey. Honestly ask yourself, does Kendrick...
One of the reasons I think that Kendrick could have probably hit the 100 mil is the fact that they've, like on Spotify and all that, they're probably not pushing him in some genres that they never pushed his music before. Like pop and all these kind of other genres. They're probably pushing his music in those genres that they've never ever pushed before. And that's personally what I think, because all of the names here that is listed here, all of these stars are pop stars. All of them are pop stars. So that's the only thing I can think, that Spotify is pushing Kendrick Lamar's music in the pop genre, just like they would push Taylor Swift, and as hard as they would push Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, and all these people. That's how I think that he could probably have hit, 100 million listeners.
Kendrick Lamar belong in this list? Is he anywhere near as commercially successful as these artists have been for over a decade? And when you think about Mariah Carey, a lot of it is the hype of Christmas, so she has something helping her out there. Justin Bieber and Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift, these other guys are just superstars. Bruno Mars, it's largely because he's collaborating with international superstars and bringing their audiences together. The Weeknd is just The Weeknd. Kendrick Lamar's name doesn't even fit right here. And sure, I'm not saying that the numbers are fake.
No, that's facts. Okay, that doesn't belong in that list.
But I am saying that it's a bit weird that Ye never hit that. Bad Bunny, Travis Scott, who we would associate as having bigger shows than Kendrick Lamar. And this is the thing with Pop Star of the Year, too. And because that's why it's aging so poorly. Kendrick Lamar should have sold out that tour immediately. Taylor Swift, that show sold out. All of her tour dates sold out in less than a day. I think it was a couple of hours. Millions and millions of tickets. Kendrick Lamar and SZA, they're going on tour, and I'm not saying they're struggling to sell tickets, but it's not sold out yet, and it's been announced for quite a while, and Taylor Swift went on the tour alone, or that's the main draw. Kendrick Lamar and SZA are combining. SZA's also a major star in her own right with her own catalog, especially in the past couple of years. So this...
Yeah, what's SZA and no Taylor Swift, though?
Is just an example of how a lot of industry adjacent publications are contributing to this narrative that Kendrick Lamar is far bigger than he is. And keep in mind, this is a similar thing that they did for Drake over 15 years ago. And I talked about this in detail at helloyou've.com. It's free. Just go there. It's not something that I should just put into a whole nother video. People get bored with that type of stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, I agree with most takes on this, on what you're saying here still. But the thing about it is, with most of this, is the fact that Kendrick Lamar, he had the actual Super Bowl. And this is what the Super Bowl is for. The Super Bowl is for exposure to, the entire world. Because let's be honest, man, the entire world watches the Super Bowl in America, man. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Kendrick Lamar doesn't belong in any pop category, literally, at all, man. He doesn't belong in any pop category, man. And like I said, this is one of the reasons why I think he's getting so much traction as well from platforms, Spotify, and all these kind of music streaming platforms, because they're now pushing Kendrick to the pop audience more. A lot of them are pushing Kendrick to the pop audience more. And I think this is also one of the reasons why his album GNX is also still popping off. I mean, it's the 15th, coming up to 16th week or something now, man. because GNX was done on what, the 22nd of November, I think it was released. Yeah, man, I think it was released back then. So, like I said, the Super Bowl obviously contributed to, you know, the album sales, but I think the platforms are pushing him in the pop genre, which I think is cap, bro. I don't think you should be putting K-Dot in no pop genre. He's not a pop artist, fam. I don't know even why he got that pop artist of the year crap, man. And then Drake got the rap artist of that, bro. That's why I know sometimes, man, this industry, man, they know how to capitalize off artists' success, man. They know exactly what they're doing, man. They're capitalizing off an artist's success, man. Yeah, I just thought I was bringing this, man. Shout out to Yellow Yassine for his, you know, content, man. And I do agree with his take on this, man. Kendrick Lamar did not deserve this award, and that's facts. If you got greatest rapper of the year, man, yo, easy, bro. Anyone would agree with that, man? Because of the feat he had, bro. Anyone would agree with that, man? You get what I'm saying? But yo, I can't take nothing from K-Dot, man. Shout out to him, man. You know, K-Dot is my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, but I do agree with this, man. K-Dot did not deserve this award. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all for being here, man. I'll leave a link to the video down in the description, man. So y'all go check out this content, all right? Make sure you show your boy some love, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Reach this far in the video. Really appreciate it. We out of here, man. Peace.